sitaki kuondoka kwa Bwana, kwa yale yote ambayo kwangu umefanya. Vipawa vyangu ni zawadi kwako Bwana, ulinijua hata kabla sijaumbwa, uliniona. Nakuita Baba, wanita mwana, nikijua niko pendoni, nikijua niko pendoni.
Our project, one of the largest in Africa and producer of over 20% of Kenya's electricity in 2022. This is together with plans for expansion. Sympion Power, another American company, is closing in on a deal to develop a geothermal plant in our Rift Valley. I am also delighted that plans are moving forward for Kipeto 3, right here in Ngong, a new 50-megawatt grid-connected wind power plant with an integrated battery storage component for the first time. In January, Africa's largest network of interconnected data center facilities, Africa Data Centers, announced they were expanding their presence in Kenya by opening a new second data center in Nairobi. The data center and several more we are expecting in the coming months will further serve as the backbone of our Silicon Savannah future, providing secure digital infrastructure and open, interoperable, and reliable internet. In fact, at our leading private-owned special economic zone, Tatu City in Kiambu County, CCI Global, the largest business processing outsourcing company in Kenya, is doubling its workforce from 4,000 to 8,000. I had a conversation with Tatu City, and we are finalizing some incentives for them so that we can bring additional outsourcing companies into our country, because we have the best workforce anywhere in the world, and we are very proud of it. In the next year, again, CCI will add 4,000 jobs in Kenya for American clients like United Airlines, Spirit Airlines, JetBlue, AT&T, and Shipped. These are new jobs for young Kenyans, largely between 18 and 24 years, who are known by international brands for their highest level of customer service. Thanks to CCI and its American clients, Kenyan hospitality has gone global. On the Silicon Savannah, I know Kenya can further hone our technology ecosystem to attract business and become the premier destination on the continent for big tech companies and vibrant startups. Full-stack software engineering, quality assurance, artificial intelligence, cybersecurity, e-commerce, fintech, Arctic sales and marketing and finance jobs. And that is why we are rolling out an extra 100,000 kilometers of broadband connectivity to make it possible for these fintechs to work with us. And looking forward to Africa's future, Kenya is also the continental leader in e-mobility and 2- and 3-wheeler electric vehicle and buses. As I told you, we just came from Brussels to expand discussions around e-mobility and to make it possible for us to continue to lead the way in ensuring that we green not just our grid, but we also green our roads and rail. We are home to over 30 e-mobility companies, including industry leaders like Kiri, Rome, Basico, Arkwright, PowerHive, while attracting regional players like Ampersand, who expanded into the Kenyan market with US support, and US electric vehicle industry leader, Rivian, who has e-Safari vehicles operating in Kenya. I was lucky to be in one of them recently. These companies and many others are raising significant capital, transforming Kenya and transforming Africa's future. Finally, I want to highlight the medical and pharmaceutical sector, where I have a major announcement to make today. It is with pleasure that I announce a finalized deal between Moderna and the government of Kenya to build a $500 million mRNA vaccine facility in Nairobi. Because of this facility and what we had to put in it, I've never had as many sleepless nights and so much trouble from Ambassador Meg Whitman. I am very happy that finally this is done. This will be the only such facility on the African continent, and for Moderna, their first factory outside the United States. Moderna's close to $70 billion investment will be a catalyst for the medical and pharmaceutical industry, not just in Kenya, but in our continent. This is truly historic. This is major. This is my administration's vision for the future of Kenya. And for the record, MCC is on the way. I think we are in the final stages of finalizing the negotiations around MCC. I will be consulting with our legislature to provide the necessary legal framework for us to actualize that investment, again, by the US government. It is now my pleasure, ladies and gentlemen, to invite a great lady. I have had many meetings with her, Shannon Klinker of Moderna, to virtually share some insights on this investment and append her signature virtually on the agreement.
Your Excellency, Dr. Whitman, the Honorable Ambassador Whitman, other cabinet secretaries, representatives of the U.S. government, and distinguished guests. As the steward of Moderna's global public health strategy, it is my distinct pleasure to join you to finalize our agreement to establish an mRNA manufacturing facility in Kenya. This is a momentous occasion. This marks the promise of Moderna's first mRNA manufacturing facility in Africa. and it is grounded in our commitment to being part of the ecosystem that supports the public health needs of Kenya and all people across the African continent. This agreement is a key pillar of Moderna's global public health strategy. With it, we will bring mRNA innovation to Africa to address areas of high unmet need, such as acute respiratory infections, as well as persistent infectious diseases like HIV and outbreak threats such as Zika and Ebola. It also demonstrates our great confidence in the investment climate in Kenya and the importance of utilizing mRNA technology to build resilience and health security in Africa. Our shared desire for a healthy ecosystem for vaccines development and manufacture for the continent is amplified by the expanding role of industry in East Africa. Moderna is building towards regionally responsive manufacturing. And with this agreement, we now have commitments to establish mRNA manufacturing facilities in Kenya, Australia, Canada, the United Kingdom, and the United States, furthering health security around the world. Moderna has spent more than a decade refining our mRNA platform to accelerate the pace and success of mRNA medicines. The speed, scale, and flexibility of our mRNA platform is uniquely suited for rapid response to